So hello everybody, it's Wednesday today and I'm going to do 10 kilometers of running. Sorry about that, I was walking through Save On Foods. I'm in the mall, heading out for the back door of the mall, which will take me to Bow Park.
Okay, thank you.
Just walking past the Great Canadian Dollar Store. And I better start my timer. Alright, so I'm back outside again, as you can probably tell by the changing acoustics. I have to remember to start my running app very soon when I get to Arrow Road, which is just across Cedar Hill Road. I haven't started the app yet, but I'm feeling pretty frisky today. It is slightly chilly, which is weird, but nice and sunny. Let me just start the running app. I better lock my device. So this is Arrow Road, and it leads to Bow Road, which leads to Bow Park. I'm wearing my road shoes today, the ones that will end up in the garbage sometime today. It's ironic, you pay so much money for shoes. You expect them to last a little while. And then you can spend a little bit more money for super lightweight shoes. And they wear out even quicker. So you can't really win.
9 seconds behind.
Looks as if it's their recycling day today in this neighborhood. As I slow down on the hill, I turn onto Bow Road. Bow Road. This morning I've already bumped into Joan from the Victorian. She asked me how Mavis was, and I told her Mavis is still at the hospital. Alright, now this is flat and straight and paved. I expect to be ahead of the pace by my next update. I thought so. Getting to the end of Bow Road. That's right. Heading into Bow Park. Excuse me. The reason one of my shoes wears out quicker than the other is because I quite often complain of having a sore ankle. It always is on my left side, and I think it emanates from my ankle sometimes, and sometimes my hip or my ass bone, as I used to say. You remember all the ass bone stuff that I had going on? So what happens is that one side hurts and the other side doesn't. So you end up doing more work on the good side, which tends to not aggravate the situation, but
36 seconds ahead.
tends to prolong the situation. I guess if I wanted an expert opinion, he would probably recommend bed rest and physiotherapy, but I'm not up to that yet. It's not that painful, but it does show in the wear pattern on these shoes.
Distance 1 kilometers. Cadence 79. Workout average pace 6 minutes 43 seconds per kilometer.
You know what? I've gone the wrong way. I'm heading towards Mount Douglas. But it doesn't really matter. I wanted to do an out and back from where the bike is at Save on Foods, where I have to buy some more food. So around the halfway mark, around the 5K, that should be where this recording would end. Hello. You know, I've had a change of plan again. I'll continue in this direction. But at this fork, instead of heading onto Mount Doug again, I'm going to go down to Lockside Trail. Lockside Trail. It also gives me a chance to drink some water. And I also go by Roy, the statue. That was one of those sludge-gulping tanker trucks, the ones that they use to suck out the sewers. A sludge gulper. Somebody's turning onto Brayfoot. Yeah, maybe this has been referred to a social worker, which means that she will probably get some subsidized home care at the Victorian when she eventually comes out. So that's good news. It's also a lot closer to where we live than anywhere else. Okay, I know I'm ahead, so I will walk up here. I can see the crest. It's just one of those calm down and catch your breath moments. Give the heart a little rest. Let's see, we're doing about 13 minutes of recording time, so basically halfway through this episode. I was going to say I have half an hour to figure out a title, but I think I already have a title. I think I'll call it Running to See Roy, because that is about what I'm going to do.
47 seconds ahead.
That is about what I'm going to do with you. This will be probably the last time you hear these shoes. So tomorrow I might go and buy some new shoes. So this is Mount Douglas connector. This connects Lockside with Mount Douglas at Glendenning.
Distance 2 kilometers. Cadence 83. Workout average pace 6 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer.
See, way too fast. I was originally going to do the golf course, But as you heard, I took a wrong turning, and then I changed my mind about running on Mount Doug once again. I think it's because I'm a little parched. Suddenly the idea of the water fountain became very appealing. Finally into a nice quiet spot. Sorry about all that noise. The sludge gulper, the mall. I guess I could cut some of it out. I did manage to switch off the recording just before I started the running app, which made all that first bit in the mall easily rejectable. Especially as that is probably where we all got confused, because I was talking in the mall, distracted. Alright, the water fountain. Walk the last few steps. Always. Pretty soon I'll be on Roy's Bridge. I can always drink some more on the way back, because this is an out and back. That's why it doesn't really matter where I go. I just turn around and go back the same way. And that will guarantee my 10K, 6.2 miles. Tomorrow I run with Graham again. Yeah, I've put out a couple of versions of Graham and me, and I was trying to avoid any editorial input. If I cut things out, it's purely by the yard or by the minute. I'm not trying to edit the bits that he says. But I was doing another test of recording with my phone in its pouch, and it worked remarkably well. So I kept the entire file and then chopped it up a little bit, put some music around it. Hi.
2 minutes, 38 seconds ahead.
But the entire version without music and without cutting for time editing, it is still on YouTube. I think it says Graham and Jack Raw. That was the original title. They got it all there on YouTube. A lot of my stuff that I delete from Spreaker. That's almost like my back catalogue. Just about to step onto Roy's Bridge. Oh, they fixed the pothole here. There was a washout right at the interface between the bridge and the gravel. The gravel had washed away, leaving a rather large step. So the municipality put a few the municipality, Saanich Council. Saanich Council put some pylons there. And today it's all fixed up. As I go by, 2 cyclists and 1 bronze statue. Hi. Hi. Looking over the edge of the balustrade into Blenkinsop Lake. This is the second longest wooden trestle in Victoria. But it is nice and quiet here. Give your ears a chance to relax. Oh, I hear a bike. Yep, those were the 2 people on the bridge. They probably stopped to take a picture of Roy. Get a heck of a lot of cycle tourism here nowadays. More than half of the cyclists I see this kind of time in the day are tourists. Seriously, they come up here to get away from the noise. I think I'm probably up at about, 20 minutes.
34 seconds. Ahead.
It's still ahead. But that's because I was planning to run a hilly chip trail. Now I'm running a flat rail trail. Big difference. Not too many hike sections on this one. I think I did one right at the very beginning. But I did say I was feeling frisky, and I still am. This is good. The cooler temperatures help enormously. Just coming up to the field with the longhorn cattle. But I think I've certainly topped out on taking pictures of them now. But I come this way maybe twice a week. So lots of opportunities. Maybe on Sunday I'll go on Mount Douglas. We'll see how much.
11 seconds ahead.
Probably 4 minutes ahead. Yeah. Very soon this gravel will change back to asphalt, and then it becomes gravel again. This is probably where I wore these shoes the most on this particular run. She's looking for a lost animal. She's calling out from her bike. So the longhorns are not in the field. Isn't that strange? So 26 minutes.
4 kilometers. Cadence 86. Workout average pace 6 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, I'm up to 4 kilometers, so one more this way, and then I turn.
4 minutes 40 seconds ahead.
I think I have the ideal setting now for my Runkeeper app, my iSmooth Run app. So about 8 minutes more of speaking, you will hear the turnaround. And then I will check my watch for the recording. Back to gravel. You can hear the roofers in the adjoining neighborhood.
And I have to teach them all.
Just passing the turnoff to the left, which would take me to the bog. So it will probably be called Running Out to See Roy. Which won't mean very much to most people,
15 seconds ahead.
except friends and family. They will know who Roy is. Most of the people in Victoria know Roy. Very popular spot. So gravel all the way to the turnaround and no cars. So there is a kilometre marking here, a post that has some significance. If you had started your run at Johnson Street Bridge, you would now be at 9 kilometres heading towards Sydney, but I am at about 5 kilometres. Very soon I'll be told to turn around. So that would mean an average of 6.22 per kilometre. I think that's what we'll hear in a minute. Ashley's Cookies ahead. Okay. I think it's one of those farm enterprises. They're allowed to have a produce stand because they have a farm. That was the farm that Farmer Roy used to own. I make it 32 minutes. So 33. I should be turning very soon.
Halfway to your goal. Distance, 5 kilometers. Cadence, 86. Workout average pace, 6 minutes, 18 seconds per kilometer.
It's amazing how much difference the terrain.
5 minutes, 59 seconds ahead.
5 minutes ahead. Looks like 6:30 pace. Actually, it's at 6:18. But there you go. If I had done the golf course, I was going to be quite happy with 7.5. That's why it gave me such happy data today. But as long as you don't deceive yourself, you just have to do a little bit more mental arithmetic. Very soon I can switch off my mind and my mouth. Hi. Let me see. 34 minutes. Yeah, I'll give you a couple more minutes of ambient sounds. I might even get to the bridge, Roy's Bridge. Hello. Hi. Thank you. I'm not kidding you, that was about 25 women cyclists. Hi. Hi. And a couple of guys coming this way.
6 minutes, 35 seconds. Ahead.
Just flashed past the 9-kilometer post again. Heading back towards the Trestle Bridge and my friend Farmer Roy. So if these women on bikes are tourists, they might stop to take a picture of Roy. So I might see them again. But I will have to say goodbye to you guys now. Yep, my time is up.